Man, that thing sounds like a beast. Y'all stay tuned. Vexus AVX 2080 review coming up next. Just the basics of the boat. It's a Vexus AVX 2080. It's the aluminum model. I'm powering it with a Mercury Pro XS 200. I've got an Ultrex 80-pound Minn Kota on the front. I've got two Humminbird Helix 9s, one on the front and one on the back. I've got a 4-inch Slidemaster manual jack plate. I'm running a 22 pitch Tempest prop. That's basic layout, and here's a little more about what I think about all this stuff. Hey guys, before we get into reviewing this thing, let's just talk about some of the things I was looking for whenever I got this boat. I really thought a hole shot would be very important. Fish a lot of shallow water around the Arkansas River, and a lot of those backwaters you don't have maybe 18 inches, 24 inches to get up. So I thought that would be a big deal for me. Draft, same deal. Fishing a lot of shallow water, I want to draft as little water as I can. Anytime I can access a little bit more backwater, it's good for me. Trailering. Not all boats trailer the same, so I wanted something that would trailer very well. I didn't want to feel like I was pulling a bulldozer behind me. Electronics. I wanted to really upgrade my electronics. The new Humminbirds are awesome with mega imaging, so I decided I would go with two Helix 9s, and also to kind of boost that up a little bit, I also went with an 80-pound Ultrex. So those were some of the things I was really looking for, and now let's talk a little bit more about the boat. To kind of address the things I was looking for, how's it worked out for me? Well, I love the Ultrex. There's no two ways about that. Makes it really easy to sit on a spot. The 80-pound thrust, I really had some reservations about that whenever I got it, and I thought, well, you know, I might want to upgrade to a 36 volt. So far I haven't seen that to be the case. The 80 seems to be plenty. It really pulls in the current, that kind of thing. I haven't seen a drop off in my performance as far as the trolling motor goes. I'm running 3 of the Pro Guide Series 31 batteries, and I think that makes a big difference. I've run the crap out of them, and I can't tell at the end of the day that I've even run them, so that's a good thing. As far as the hole shot goes, the hole shot is unreal. I got a second and a half hole shot, just crazy. The low end and mid-range power of this motor, I'm running a Mercury Pro XS 200, and the mid-range and low end power is just unbelievable. Speed seems really good. I'm running a Tempest 22 prop, a 4-inch Slidemaster jack plate. I can easily get mid-60s out of it. Maybe with some tweaking I might get 66, 67, may push 70 at some point, but at this point about 64, 65 is where I'm at. Well, with a good tournament load, live wells full, the gas tank full, big fat partner, all of his gear, I'm getting about 63. So I really can't complain. Boat rides really well. I've run a lot of different boats. I've been in Rangers for many years, and I really did not see that much of a drop off on the ride. You would think with an aluminum boat that you couldn't really run with like a 520 like what I'm used to. The driving is a little bit different. I haven't got all of my trim settings and everything figured out yet, but I'm getting better every time out. And so I think by the end of the day, I think we're going to be very comparable to the 520. Compartments are really large. On the front, I've got a really big middle compartment. It's my rod box, my main rod box. It's got 10 holes in it. You can double those up if you put the rod covers on them. On the port side, I've got another rod box that sometimes I keep spinning rods in. Most of the time I just keep tackle in it. I've also got another tackle compartment on the right hand side. It's also got a ice chest on the right hand side. It really keeps ice really well. You got back pain, you got headaches, can't relax, can't sleep, do what I do. Canister coffee enhancers. 10 milligrams CBD, no THC. All you do, you just stir it into your coffee as a sweetener. Don't like coffee? That's not a problem either. Just do what I do. I'm not a coffee drinker. I use them as a sucker. Check them out on thecanister.com. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Now back to the video. I hadn't really seen too many negatives about the boat so far. I've had the boat about a month, and I guess just a few of the things that I think could be a little bit better in the boat would be, I haven't figured out how to mount a locker bar in it. I travel a lot, I do a lot of tournaments and fish and shooting videos and that kind of thing. I really don't like taking my stuff in and out of the boat every night. And, you know, it's nothing against Vexus or Ranger or Triton or anybody else, but there's not a company out there that really has a really secure boat. Your latches have locks on them that just keep honest people honest. So really I'd like to see some way of putting the locker bar system on there. I haven't contacted locker bar yet. I've been trying to figure out how to do it, but so far I haven't really figured it out. One of the things that people think about whenever you think about an aluminum boat is, you know, that the wind will move the boat a little bit more than a big glass boat. It'll glide, what I call glide on you. And it does happen. It definitely doesn't sit in the water like my Ranger does. Is that a really bad thing? Not necessarily. I think it's something you just get used to, and the Ultrex has been a really big part of combating that. So when I get on the spot and I start catching fish, I just hit spot lock and we're there. So that's been pretty good for me. I'm not going to call that a really bad thing, but one thing about it is it doesn't take as much of a trolling motor to move it. So like I said, there's some things you have to give and take whenever you get what you're looking for. I was looking for a shallow draft. That's part of having a shallow draft. Let's see. I have gotten a little bit of moisture in my rod boxes, and we've got the compression locks, but so far I have gotten a little bit. I noticed a little bit of moisture in my rod boxes, both of my rod boxes, both the port and the middle. I'm not sure what's causing that. We did come through a monsoon and driving through the remnants of Hurricane Barry a few days ago, and that's when I noticed it. So, you know, I don't know if anything would have stayed dry there, but that is something that I did notice that wasn't necessarily a positive, obviously. I've noticed too that, you know, whenever this is not necessarily a negative, this is just something that I've noticed I'm having to change. And like I said before, I'm still trying to learn the trim position to run and what's my optimum running position and all that kind of thing. But you've got to trim this boat out or you will get some water over the side. It will spray you in the face a little bit, you know, whenever you got a little bit of a chop. So it's just part of the learning curve. In the last 2 weeks, I've gotten to where I've eliminated most of that just by knowing what I'm doing as far as driving the boat. Other than that, that's about all I've got. It's like I said, the setup is really nice, and I'm enjoying the boat. I can't complain at all. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my video. If you will, follow me on Instagram. It's @GregGulledge_Fishing Adventures. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.